Roll the D20 top 8 rapidly and kick the fuck out of a heavy bag. This is Geeks, Games, and Fights. All right, guys. So right now, as you see, I'm here. Elston's here. And Elston is a little preoccupied. Right now, what Elston's doing is he's watching the Alistair Overeem Francis Ngannou fight, which, you know, if you saw it, then you know what happened. If you didn't see it, well, spoiler alert.
I didn't see it.
Elston hasn't seen it.
I'm watching it. Right now, it's just two fucking jacked, just strong-ass dudes wrestling for domination.
You know, if you guys are wondering why we're not playing it up on the green screen, simple. We're not allowed to. So, simple and plain, Mary Jane. Let's go on to it. Yeah, right now, Elston is basically watching...
It's a good fight. You know what I heard recently? That
what?
Francis Ngannou
yeah.
is has the strongest hit in the world. I guess he was at the UFC training facility, and they measure your power of your punches, and he hits harder than anybody. That's hit there. Not anybody in the world. It's hard to say because it's not like every single person in the world has hit there. But, I mean, you have a pretty good group of fucking people, of effing people, when you're at the UFC training facility. You know what I mean? I guess Tyrone Sprong held the record before him. His head move is not bad for a heavyweight. I'll tell you what.
Right now,
look, he's like a Rashad. Oh, holy cripe! Yo. So
we can't show you the fight, but you did see this awesome picture.
Yo.
And you could say it's a little over dramatized.
No.
But the picture that you're seeing right now is.
So have you ever seen a bad stoppage where somebody gets hit 12 times unanswered? He got hit one time, went down, got hit one time, and I swear to God, if he would have got hit one more time, his life would be over. Over. With the nastiest hammer fist, dude. That was the hardest. I don't know, man. That was really fucked up. It's sad because Alistair's been knocked over quite a few times, knocked out.
More than 13 times professionally.
Yeah,
that's not counting stuff inside the gym. That's not counting, training sessions as a child. Regardless, Francis Ngannou literally knocked his head back and off. Watch! Look how his head snapped back.
Oh,
all right. So like, if you're seeing the picture right now, it looks like that's a dramatization. No, that's really how far his head went.
You could lay him into a casket right now. He'd fit perfect. Look at him.
Perfect.
I've never seen anyone flattened out flatter. Yo, Jesse, my God, dude, this makes me feel so horrible. This is World Star. Like, what just happened?
This was a beating.
That is crazy. And the worst part is he only hit him 2 times. And I still feel so bad for him. I feel like he should have stopped him faster. You should have stopped him before he knocked him out, letting him take all that damage.
Francis Ngannou literally ended a total of 2 strikes.
All right. Damn, dude. Look how mean he looks. This is great for the UFC.
They need a new heavyweight.
They need a young heavyweight.
His English isn't the best, but he's working on it. He did his whole interview, no translator. He's trying, man, and
dang, he hit him.
He does not look like he's
hard.
on the juice. He looks natural as fuck.
Is that what I don't know.
God, I
don't know what juice looks like, Fedor. But
he is just completely. He's a specimen.
All right, that was incredible. Thank you for sharing that with me, Matt. That gift of
So if you guys didn't
know,
the other night was UFC 218, and it didn't disappoint. It was a pretty good card all around. A lot
under the radar a little bit, I'd say.
Super under the radar. Unfortunate, but it was a good card. Max Holloway and Jose Aldo went at it a second time, and
I saw that fight.
Max Holloway solidified himself as the new 145-pound champion and king. Like, solidified himself. Beat the same guy twice.
You showed me pictures of his aftermath face. Like, man, that was pretty bad.
We can get that picture. We can use that picture. You'll see that face right now.
Poor Jose, man. Think about this. He went on a tear, years without losing, and then out of his last 4 fights, he lost the last 3. Well, it's weird how that works, man.
Jose Aldo's only 31, 32.
No, I'm not saying he's over the hill. I'm just saying.
Look that up.
How do you go from so many victories to just Like, damn, he can't.
Well, the question is this:
he beat Frankie
not how do you go from so many victories to losing, but how do you just go from having so many victories continuously? He's 31. Okay, so he's 31.
Job. Younger than us. He looks older than us.
So think about this right now. 31 is most people's physical prime, you know? And Jose Aldo, before the age of 31,
like 28
went 10 years undefeated.
Amazing.
And went on a tear for 10 years.
Had some wars, though.
This is my thought behind it, right?
Yeah.
No one beats Father Time, right or wrong. Like that's a universal saying. A lot of people say that. I feel that Father Time will only let you win for a maximum of 10 years. And look at it. Anderson Silva went about 7-8 years. Tito Ortiz, I think, went 5 years. Fedor Emelianenko went 10 years.
What was
undefeated.
the saying? Say it again. You can't beat Father Time.
Can't beat Father Time.
And USADA. You can beat one or you can beat the other.
Okay.
But you can't beat them both together.
Oh, that
I'm
is
just saying
true.
because you could get 50-year-olds fighting at a much higher capacity. Give Vitor, give Anderson some supplements, and all of a sudden they're not beating Father Time, but they're holding them back a little bit.
Well, you know,
it's kind of incredible.
On our last episode where we spoke about fighters failing drug tests, our producer Jesse had this awesome logo of an octagon with two syringes.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Can we throw that up there? And I just want to have like a moment of silence for all the great fighters who suffered from this logo. Basically, this should be the USADA logo. Like, just an octagon with, buddy.
Yeah.
Because...
You know, it sucks, because, look, all right, we could talk about cheating and not cheating and brain trauma and all that shit. We talk about it being a level playing field or whatever. Pride was super fun. When was baseball at its funnest? When Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa literally brought that shit back from the cusp of being boring as fuck.
You know, Sammy Sosa has the salmon skin now, right?
I don't know that. I don't even know what salmon skin is. Is that like that guy in Game of Thrones?
Sammy Sosa has the same skin complexion as you.
Oh, really?
I mean, I'm being so dead serious right now.
That's weird.
Weird.
That's weird.
We won't even get into that. I just want to throw that out there.
There's
a picture.
Sammy Sosa used to be dark as shit.
There's a picture of Sammy Sosa and him. He's wearing a pink shirt. Anyway, don't show that picture. Don't show it. Who cares?
Who cares?
All right. Anyway, what were we on? Okay, UFC 218. Card didn't disappoint. Max Holloway, bro. He called the whole division cupcakes. You know, like he said he's gonna eat all the cupcakes. He's looking for the right flavor.
Yeah, he likes trying different flavors. Nah, you know what? He's cool, man. I lived in Hawaii for 6 months, so I can respect him. Hawaiians are tough. Let me say this, dude. I'm as a tiny guy, fucking Hawaiians don't play, man. They don't use guns. They fight. The young fight. They like to fight. They're super tough.
Super aggro?
I've never dreaded playing football more in my life. You know me, dude. For my size, I'm fast. I'm tough. Whatever.
Yeah,
Those boys, man, like, it's not right. They're bred different. They're born different. But they're super loyal too. Like, I had a feud out with my peeps, and I was like, "Yo, this is my little posse," and they were cool. And thank God for them, or else, you know what I mean? I would have been one of those cupcakes out in Hawaii.
You would have been a cupcake.
Oh my God, yo, it's terrifying there. You don't think about it. When you think of Hawaii, you don't think ghettos, right? Yeah.
Hawaii's mad hood.
There are mad hoods in Hawaii where Section 8 is how people pay the bills, and shit's tough, and they don't play no fucking games, man. There's islands in Hawaii where you can't even go to that island because you're an American. Mm-hmm. Literally, it's only Hawaiians. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, they're very loyal people.
Max Holloway,
friends.
the pride of Hawaii, definitely showed that with a fucking granite chin.
Look at that.
Taking on
Cabbage
shots
Carrera,
last night.
right? He's Cabbage, also Hawaiian. Uh-huh. Kendall Grove, also Hawaiian.
Also Hawaiian.
I don't know about Clay Guida, but that sucker looks Hawaiian.
No, BJ
Penn.
Penn.
BJ Penn, Hawaiian. Like, I'm just saying, there is something, like, to be said.
Mark Hunt. Well, I think
Mark Hunt's Australian.
Yes, but he's Samoan. and they're all Samoan and
Rock.
Tongan.
You're a good point, because Hawaiian doesn't mean Hawaiian. Most of the people in Hawaii are Samoan. It's absolutely true.
Or possibly Tongan
or Filipino. You know what? It's just Asians. All types of Asians.
Listen,
it's incredible.
All those Pacific Island motherfuckers are just no joke. Like,
it is crazy. I'd play ball, dude. I'd go out there and play against the Hawaiians, and they'd be in slippers, just dunking it like it was NBA Jam. It's crazy, man. You shouldn't be able to dunk in chancletas when you're only like 5'8", but some people can.
They're flying, bro.
Yeah, they don't play games. So Max Holloway, cool, and it was cool because Jose Aldo actually looked good. Like, he looked spry. He was fast.
Yeah.
His head movement was crisp. His punches were crisp.
For a while. And
I'm just saying, like, it wasn't.
Towards the end,
it
when
wasn't
he started
like
to fade, he was still putting up a good fight as best as he could.
Right.
But this is my question: do you think he looks like that old? Obviously, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Does he look like the old Jose Aldo?
You know, but do you feel that? Do you feel that he can get back to where he was, or do you think that it's just his time? You can't go more than 10 years being undefeated. You can't go more than 10 years reigning at the top. You might get a few good last fights in there, but bro, you went 10 years as the man.
You know what I feel like happened
in a sport that's unforgiving. You know,
I feel like he got knocked out in 13 seconds by Conor McGregor. And now he's not the same man. I feel like that's also a big factor. Once you get knocked out, like, it's biology, bro, where you don't think the same. You get scared in a different way. When you're not knocked out, you have a different type of a bravery. When those lights go off, you fight differently. You fight more defensively. You think more. And also, thinking is not good. It's a detriment when you're fighting. It should be natural.
So you think the Conor fight changed him?
I think it did. And also, referring to that fight again, when I look at Jose
Aldo was your favorite fighter, bro.
He was not my favorite fighter.
Bro,
if you want me to admit who my favorite fighter was that didn't pan out, it was Diego Brandao.
Listen,
but
we will go in the archives, in Geeks
Games
and Fights, the dark ages.
I like Jose because
I didn't like Conor. Elston's popping poems about Jose Aldo.
It was a great poem. But yo,
you want to repeat it?
I don't remember the goddamn poem.
It was something about Sheamus and an anus.
But so Max Holloway has a gap between him and Jose. But Jose has a gap between him and Conor, right?
What is it? Max Holloway's 25. Jose Aldo.
I'm not talking about age. I'm talking about 31, like just skill right now, or what you can do right now. Like, I feel like, what if Max fought Conor? You feel like Conor could do the same thing to him as he did to Jose?
No, it would be different
because he's longer.
Well, they fought and they went to a decision.
They did fight.
So it went all 3 rounds. So, and that was a younger Holloway. That was a younger Conor. So, to see both of them now fighting was awesome, and that would be a great super fight. That's a lot of good money right there.
Yep.
You know, and both of them were already going back and forth with each other on social media already. Conor
he hated going down to that weight though, right?
Yeah. But he's a super fight, 155. Yeah. Fuck it, you know.
Everything with him is a super fight.
Well,
though.
Yeah, that's true. But they're both already getting at each other on social media. Conor posted some picture of Holloway in a wheelchair and Conor in the background, saying, "I miss those glasses." Holloway posted another picture saying they're talking shit. They're already getting the pot stirred. Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Promote.
Yeah, get it going. Like, super fights all the way. Like, that's a fight to see Conor in.
Yeah, I'd love to.
You know, fuck it. Let's do it. You know.
But speaking of Conor,
what's up? Oh, you know what? Speaking of Conor, let's get into this. All right, so the man, the myth. He might go down as a legend if he can live past this week. Conor McGregor has a hit out on him.
Yeah, by the Irish Mafia. I guess.
You would think that he would be fucking like
scared. Is that what you think?
No, untouchable by them. You would think that they wouldn't fuck with him.
No, I don't think it's like that. I think. All right, look. So Conor, not too long ago, just got in trouble for fighting referees and shit when his boy was in a fight in Bellator. Like, he is wilding out. 100% Conor's wilding out. No?
Hanging out with mobsters and shit?
Wilding out.
I would say so.
So then he gets into a confrontation with some mobster in a bar, and then ends up smacking his father
Beats the
around.
Fuck out of me.
And then ends up hitting his dad, and now there's a $900,000 hit. Which, by the way, if you're gonna fucking put a hit on somebody, go with the cool million. It sounds cooler. 900,000? Find a way to get the other 100,000.
Cool
Plus,
mil.
not for nothing, but if I was going to kill Conor, I would. I mean, look how much money the dude.
It's Conor McGregor, and if you're gonna kill Conor McGregor, you're going down. He's too public of an.
Oh my god.
You know, cool mil. That would get some people. That would raise some eyebrows. You know, you got a cool $1 million, and you're the guy who killed Conor McGregor. That's a 2-for-1. That's like if Conor would have won the fight against Floyd. That's a 2-for-1.
I don't know, man. It just seems like every time somebody gets really big or you really end up loving them, they self-destruct.
Yo, all I want to know is this. You really think he has a hit out on him? Like, or do you think that maybe he just got into something with someone and it's just fucking progressed to all this crazy shit?
No, I believe they might want to see him dead, but I also believe he's so big in Ireland.
Son.
Yeah,
like, exactly.
Oh yes, because John F. Kennedy wasn't liked in fucking America. Like sometimes, dude.
Well, I mean,
sometimes it doesn't matter who you are. You can have all the fans in the world. They're not literally protecting you, like standing in front of you from bullets. I'm just saying, all he has to do is be cocky. Every time I see him in a YouTube video, he's just on the street in a car with like 2 other people. Like, it's not like he is untouchable. He's crazy. He just needs to be careful, man, because, like, dude, I don't see an upside to this, really.
I mean, I guess the next super fight is Conor McGregor versus... Oh, God.
Yo. Want to talk about something weird? Super fights, though?
What? What are we talking about?
I would like to
Superhumans coming back to fight?
No, Comic-Con.
What do you... Wait.
Want to talk about super fights that I'd truly like to see?
Where did that come from?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh, gosh.
I would like to see this in real life.
Okay, hold on.
Put them in the UFC in a fight.
Let's cue it up a little better. All right, so guys, this is something that we're going to start doing whenever it is available.
Oh, they're
and
always
it
available.
Is Geeks, Games, and Fights Celebrity Feud of the Week, Celebrity Main Event. Celebrity Main Event of the Week. And this episode's one, you've all probably seen it. It's the Green Ranger, Jason David Frank versus Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
JCVD versus JDF.
And far as I know, they're both fucking crazy. Like,
all right.
Let's talk about them separately. Jean-Claude Van Damme was a fighter, I guess, an amateur fighter in Belgium or some shit. He thinks he's going to be a fighter again. Like, if you watch his show, he always talks about he's going to fight for the children and whatever.
Okay.
Jason Scott Frank, whatever the fuck his name is.
Jason David Frank.
That guy, he truly thinks he's a fighter.
He's a legit martial artist.
Like, what do you mean by that? What's a legit martial artist?
Like, he owns and operates his own martial arts academies. He's actually ranked in like
so he fights.
Yeah, in like certain types of karate.
So this would be awesome.
He's actually had an MMA fight.
I would love to see.
He was trying to fight CM Punk for CM Punk's first fight.
I would love that. That would be awesome too. But Jean-Claude Van Damme, I'd love to see that.
Jean-Claude Van Damme's old, bro. He would get his...
Wait, what does that mean? He's allowed to take steroids. Bro, he can beat Father Time. Plus, with modern medicine...
Oh, Jason David Frank would fuck him up.
The first 200-year-old is already alive.
The age difference, Jason David Frank's like super Christian, so he has Jesus on his side. And then, like, you know, he would beat him with the power of Christ and Kung Fu.
The power of Christ compels you.
Oh, bro. There's more exciting things to talk about, such as the Bellator Grand Prix, which is way more exciting right now, and it's shaping up to be more and more better and better the more and more we hear about it. So officially,
I guess depending on how you look at it,
officially the bracket has been released. We have
Fedor, right? We got all
Fedor and Frank Mir coming out in the first round. We have Mitrione versus Roy Nelson, King Mo versus Ryan Bader, all right, listen, you know what?
Chael Rampage.
Yeah, you know what? Hold on.
No, definitely Chael Rampage.
Can you pull up the bracket for the Bellator Grand Prix? We should have had this pulled up. We're fucking up. But
and then I know Shane Carwin wanted to be an alternate.
The first setup, the way it laid out was basically how it needs to be. Light heavyweights are fighting light heavyweights. Heavyweights are fighting heavyweights. And then after there, it's gonna go as it's gonna go. Interesting news with it. Shane Carwin decided to enter as an alternate, and then the next day decided to retire.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's weird, but I would have loved to see him come back, honestly.
I'm sure it had to be one of his same... What was his health issues again? Was it something in his neck? Or
I think something with his back, but he's better now. He's healthy now. That was one of the
Apparently
things he
he's
said when he
nuts.
retired. No, he said, it's crazy that I can compete when I'm not healthy and not compete when I am healthy. And he retired. It was something weird like that. But I would have loved to see him in it. I think he would have had a tremendous shot. I think it's a little messed up to have Matt Mitrione and Roy Nelson fight. Only because...
Jesse, you got it? Hold on. Let's hear what it is.
It's so wrong.
Well, it says that Dub Bellator MMA World Grand Prix kicks off at Bellator 192 on January 20th in Los Angeles with matchup between Chael Sonnen and Quentin Jackson.
Rampage versus Chael. Great.
It will continue on
That'll be
February
cool.
16th in Connecticut when Roy Nelson and Matt Mitrione.
Matt Mitrione. Okay. Oh, that's another thing. And originally, when we first spoke about this, we didn't know if it was going to be all one night. They're breaking it up into individual main events, which is great for Bellator. You know, they need to spread it out because...
Yeah, I just don't know if they'll lose some of the hype by stretching it out.
I don't
tough.
know.
It's whatever.
Yeah, true. It's
Not
one
to
of those hit
mention,
and miss things. You're right.
Say somebody gets hurt, like...
Well,
it's just weird
we'll
the
see
way
how
it is
plays
now.
out, but
We
wishful
will. It's
thinking.
interesting. I like interesting.
So Mitrione versus Nelson too.
All right, can we talk about these, though?
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's hear him first.
That says former Pride Fighter Championship title holder Fedor Emelianenko and former UFC champion Frank Mir.
So we finally get UFC versus Pride. No, we've had it, but
sometime in April in Illinois.
Okay.
That's not too far away.
And then we have Ryan Bader versus King Mo.
Yep.
And that's it.
Bader
That's it. Yeah, and then whoever wins, then the bracket switches up.
So let's talk about what.
All right, we'll go to Rampage Chael first.
All right.
That matchup I actually kind of like.
I think
that's all right.
fighters.
I think it's interesting. You got a guy that wants to stand and bang against a guy that's definitely going to try to wrestle fuck him. Rampage has always said he hates fighting wrestlers. Chael has no problem saying he'll gladly just wrestle fuck you.
Wrestle the fuck out of you.
So, I like that matchup. I feel kind of bad for Rampage, but I also feel like Chael's not the same Chael he once was. And after seeing what Tito did to him, okay. Like, it could go either way. Okay, Rampage. You know, like who you want to call it right now? I say Chael. Wrestle fuck.
You say Chael wrestle fuck?
Until maybe a submission or something.
I'll say Chael wrestle fuck.
Yep.
I'll say Chael wrestle fuck. I would agree.
Sorry for the F-bombs, but...
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah. That's what he does, man.
Yeah, it is. I'm personally excited for Nelson Mitrione, too.
Okay, let's talk about that for just a hot second.
Why are you upset about it?
Two things. One, that is, out of all of the fights, that's the two, like, to me, number 1 and number 2 seed in the whole event. We are agreeing on that?
Okay, so you don't like the
I
fact
felt
that
like they should have been on opposite brackets off the bat. 2, Roy Nelson already beat Mitrione, so we've already seen the fight. We should have done stuff we haven't seen. 3, Mitrione already fought and should be fighting for the title. And now he's got to fight the hardest guy.
He didn't fight for the title.
He should be fighting for the title. That should have been his next fight after he already fought.
There's no champion.
No. But I'm just saying he's already fought to pave the way. And now it's like Chael even said it. The way Chael worded it was perfect. It was like Mitrione, the guy who's already competed, the guy who's already beat Fedor, the guy who should either be the champion or be fighting already for the title. Chael, somebody who's never competed in the division, who can just be told, hey, you have the chance to win the title right now, just like that. Like, Mitrione's already fought, man.
Yes. I understand. You're using logic, which 100% makes sense, and I agree with you.
I just feel like Roy's the guy, man.
But so, unfortunately, you only have one dude in Mitrione who's good enough to challenge. And then you have all these guys who are kind of like either they're new in the division, they like Roy Nelson.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
All right, or like Frank Mir. You have Fedor who Mitrione already beat, so you can't have that happen, okay? So then you have Chael and Rampage who haven't fought in the division, so they have no right to get a shot. So that's why you have to do a Grand Prix, and you throw Matt Mitrione in there.
You said it though, right? So Bellator, half of the people in the Grand Prix, at least 4 of them, aren't even heavyweights. They have heavyweights.
True.
They have a Bobby Lashley. They have a Czech Congo.
Why isn't Czech Congo
I'm just saying,
on there?
like they're finding bodies. Like, they have people that are competing in middleweight. They have Rory McDonald waiting on the wing as an alternate. They have Shane Carwin not in it.
That's not official. Him as an alternate, though.
No, okay, maybe it's not official, but
That's not
they didn't
official.
turn him down, he said. Look,
They
I
did
guarantee you.
not put Rory fucking.
Are you talking about the
McDonald.
same people that put on freaking Royce Gracie?
Okay, maybe.
All right, I'm just saying. Are you talking about the same people that put on Dada 5,000 and Kimbo?
Maybe.
All right, anyway, I don't care about any of that. I'm just saying you took your 1 and 2 seed. You're going to have them bang each other right out. And then what? Like, one should be on one side dominating Chael. It should have been like Roy Chael. I would have loved to see that. I don't know. It's just when you purposely pamper the divisions and you're using a bunch of light heavyweights to fill in your roster, like, it's kind of crazy, dude. Half of those people shouldn't be fighting each other.
Yes, but at the same time, man,
it just makes the title a little bit. It's just crazy, bro.
I'm not necessarily mad at it.
All right, so fine. After Roy and Matt, who was it?
Ryan Bader and King Mo.
Okay,
I got
Ryan Bader.
I got Ryan Bader for that one.
Isn't that depressing?
Well, he's the champ.
Yeah.
He's the 205 champ.
So who do you think King Mo could fight in that whole shit? Who would you take King Mo over, Chael?
King Mo over Chael, King Mo over Rampage.
Really?
King Mo over Rampage.
Okay,
They fought already? I thought King Mo won.
Okay. And then what was the last one?
I think King Mo could beat. I think King Mo could beat Fedor too.
All right, and Fedor's fighting.
Frank Mir.
Oh, rough night out for Fedor. Who are you taking in that one?
Fedor.
You are taking Fedor?
Yeah, because Frank Mir has a bad chin.
Frank Mir
has a really bad chin, and he gets knocked out really easily.
Yeah, there's no Sada there.
But you know that's true. Well, then that should be great. But then you know Fedor's chin isn't great either. So I can't.
They're both, yeah.
So, but I would, I'm going for Fedor on that one.
So that's interesting. So Frank Mir, I would also put up there with someone that could fight with, Mitrione. And Mitrione already just beat Fedor, Like, that's what's crazy about the shit. We've seen a lot of it already.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
That's true.
It's gonna be fun.
But you gotta you have to put some of your biggest names in it.
You have to make it popular.
To draw, and that's what it is. Like, you could put Czech Congo in there, but Czech Congo really isn't.
And he's boring to watch.
He's not boring to watch if he has the right guy.
Fair enough.
Everyone's boring to watch with the wrong dance partner, but you put him in there with the right dance partner, it makes the dance look great.
Yeah.
And you got to agree with that. So I think that's pretty much everything for the world of fighting.
For the Grand Prix, yeah.
Yeah, for the Bellator Grand Prix, UFC 218 was fucking great.
Yeah.
I don't know. We probably have a couple fight nights coming up and stuff like that. We'll discuss them as the weeks roll on. But
between Bellator and UFC, there's a lot going on anymore.
As far as MMA, I think we've covered MMA. The next thing we're going to get into now is something that we also talked about in a different podcast that we've learned some more about is the merger, or I should say the sale between Fox and Marvel Studios with their properties, right?
And Disney.
And Disney.
Yes, exactly right.
That's right. Disney owns Marvel.
And it's not that we know more. It's that there's more coming out about what's trying to happen. Not that anything is definitely going to happen. But from my understanding, it's not like you're buying the usage of a name. They're trying to, actually buy Fox's stuff. Almost like, remember when Sega went out of business? Okay. But then they started giving people the rights to Sonic?
Okay.
And, they're trying to... here's what I think's going to be weird about it. Because in the one article I read, it said that Family Guy, Simpsons, all the Fox stuff...
Like American Dad and all this
was going to go to Disney. And I don't think... I've seen Disney do some pretty crazy stuff, but I haven't seen them do cursing. I haven't seen them do...
Has Disney done anything rated R, Jesse? Can you get back to me on that?
I don't think they have.
All right, so
Gravity Falls had so much Illuminati stuff in it. So much.
So you're saying that they're going to get...
So if we could look up maybe something with a little more information, but through my understanding, they're trying to buy a lot of the Disney names. And on top of that, still, yet again, we're trying to get the X-Men and Fantastic Four and everything over to Disney too. So now we can have a proper Avengers, X-Men, everybody together.
So now, if they bought the properties and they decided to run everything back, would you be upset?
What sucks is they already did Infinity Wars, and half the people that are involved aren't even in it.
Okay, we're gonna get to Infinity Wars in a second.
I'm just saying.
It's like with the Disney rated R stuff, like under Disney's name itself, they don't really release any like rated R movies.
Okay.
Obviously, because they don't want to know the brand.
Okay.
But they also own Miramax, so like.
Oh,
really? The plot thickens.
Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, Clerks.
Whoa.
Good Will Hunting.
Whoa.
And apparently they own Dimension Films too, I think.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh, Dimension Films got some classic crazy shit. Puppet Master.
Yeah, Dusk Till Dawn.
Dusk Till Dawn.
Sin City.
Black Pussy. Oh, wait. Should I not do that right here?
No.
Yeah, sorry. I love that. I love that movie, dude.
For sure, don't do that though.
I can't, right?
That's a little too vulgar.
Just
Sorry.
to clarify, they don't own Miramax currently. They sold it in 2010, but between 93 and 2010, those movies were released.
Which is crazy because that's like Bambi times. What are we talking about? Yeah, I saw a new Bambi trailer. It was amazing.
Oh my god. Anyway.
No, dude, what do you think I'm talking about? Have you seen it before you go crazy?
No, I have not seen it.
It's The Rock.
Oh, yes, I have seen it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it was so awesome.
We always The Rock.
It's not my fault. The dude's out there, man.
Hold on. Look up at the screen.
As Bambi, he looks awesome.
No, it's just a picture of The Rock.
He looks amazing.
He always looks amazing.
Exactly.
He has the glow.
You know, a lot of people would look at The Rock and be like, I want his muscles. I want his teeth. He has nice teeth. All right.
All right, listen.
Onward and upward.
We barely touched Marvel and Fox. All right. Anyway.
We barely did touch Marvel and Fox. I think it would be awesome to have all those under one umbrella because, segue, Infinity Wars would be way more realistic. Dude, Marvel is taking over the fucking world, the effing world. They really are. DC's doing their thing. They are. They have stuff going on. They have the Flash and Arrow, all that stuff. Marvel has got so much going on, my man. And a lot of it's really good. Punisher, I can't stop hearing about it.
Marvel just recently dropped its Infinity Wars trailer.
I haven't seen it yet.
I have not seen it. We've known about it.
I might get really mad.
We've all been waiting to this day to see it. Jesse, have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Jesse, you know
don't
what?
Judge me, dude.
You know what the thing is? Jesse's the first one to say, hey, the Infinity Wars trailer dropped, and I'm the first person to say, nobody watch it so we can get everyone's reaction. First thing Jesse does is watch it. This motherfucker.
All right, so I'm going to start watching this Infinity Wars trailer. Yo, Thanos looks pretty good, dude.
Switch it. Come on.
Obviously, I'm going to switch it, Matt. Yo, I'll smack your freaking hand like you're reaching into a cookie jar.
An idea.
Yeah, we got to see this. He hogs the TV.
A group of remarkable people.
Doctor Strange and the Orbs of Agamotto back there. Man, someone's going to correct me, I think, on this one.
Who is that?
The Vision, I think.
Oh, shit, yep.
Hawkeye shouldn't be in this movie. They didn't do him right.
Bruce Banner. What? Scarlet Witch with blonde hair.
Yeah,
Scarlet, fucking Black Widow with,
yeah.
Scarlett Johansson. I'm bugging.
That's a lot of people, but it's all mostly Avengers people.
Come on.
Man, Infinity Wars was such a cool concept. Do you know about it?
Know what it's like
Okay.
to lose.
Really
Feel
cool concept.
So desperately that you're right.
Spider-Man.
Fail.
Kind of like the Spider-Man. Then I found out he was actually European.
Oh, Elston hates loving actors and then finding out that they're European.
It's not that. I find out all of my favorite Americans aren't really American.
Yo,
Rick from The Walking Dead blew my mind.
Elston was so upset about that. Ooh,
Thanos looks pretty official. Ooh, that Spider-Man costume's looking good. Alright, so far, who's that guy? Look like Clay.
That was cool.
Damn, that Hulkbuster Iron Man's beast. Hey, Alien vs. Predator people.
Something one considers when balancing the universe. This
Was that drugs?
does put a smile on my face.
Thanos looks official.
Wait a second.
Winter Soldier, yeah? I don't
Where
know.
are the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Originally they were supposed to be in this, right? I think it's just another Avengers movie, guys.
Look, he has that one stone. And he got that from the
Nah,
Guardian.
I think they're gonna make more movies. I think that's the plan.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you guys?
That's why Jesse
yes,
had that
finally.
slick smile. That's funny.
Alright.
All I can say is it all looked awesome, but it was so nothing like the comic book.
Okay. So we're reporting on this.
Sure, it was absolutely nothing like the comic book. Wait, what is it called? Infinity War? Nothing like the comic book.
Part 1. Infinity
Alright.
War Part 1.
First thing to understand is Infinity War doesn't just go into Infinity War. There's Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity Crusade, Infinity War. Like it's all separate things. There's characters that aren't in this, like Magus, look them up, the Goddess, the entire Infinity Watch, which is all of Adam Warlock's people. None of those people in here. Drax the Destroyer is
Which
an
is-
entirely different person
which
in
is
an
the real
Infinity War
Gamora
than the
as
person
well.
you know. Real Gamora is in the Infinity War as one of the Stone
Infinity
Holders.
Watch.
And she's part of, she's in the Infinity
Oh,
War as part of the
yes.
Infinity Watch. I know, you know, you're gonna get corrected. Then we got Moondragon, Pip the Troll. These are all Infinity Stone holders chosen by Warlock. And Doctor Strange, I think, was the hidden one. I don't know.
He is the hidden one. The Eye of Agamotto
It's very
is supposed to be what, the time? The time gem?
Yeah, there's different gems. They all
Yes.
do different things. All of them together, you can control all the cosmos. It's crazy. But it starts with this, like, the goddess. That's who she is. And she tries to divide everybody. Everybody that's a hero or a villain ends up getting categorized into two groups. The devout and super religious, and the people that aren't that religious. So even though you're a hero like Mr. Fantastic, you're a man of science. So you're actually not under her spell because you're not like religious. Spider-Man also had that problem, but a lot of people who were religious, like Moondragon, immediately they were under her flock, and she had like half
Iron
of
Fist?
everybody.
So like Iron Fist.
So many people, dude. And then they beat her, and then something happened with that fucking Infinity Egg, and then all of a sudden Magus and everybody came into the fight, and then clones of every person came. So there was a doppelganger for every person, and that was like an evil version. And there was like two armies, a evil version army of every single person that you saw. And there were people like, there were key people in it that will not even be referenced at all. Like, you guys will never see Multiple Man, who's like one guy who can be 100 guys, and only one of them's real, but he could use all of his. There's so many cool guys. Multiple Man.
Multiple Man might be getting his own spin-off movie.
Really?
Yeah.
That's X Factor shit.
Played by no, not Jason David James Franco.
Really? That's
Really?
interesting.
Go
I
on.
like the X Factor. That's so Cyclops has a little brother Havoc, and they have their own team. Then there's X-Force.
Havoc, guys, you've already seen him. He was in X-Men
Class.
Origins First Class.
That's
Yes.
right. He was the guy that's shooting stuff out of his chest, plasma beams and stuff. He was cool. He was It's annoying though because in that he was Cyclops' older brother. They flipped
Yes.
it up.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the younger brother.
Tis what it is. But all right, I like that. I like Havoc, strong guy. Strong guy's on the X Factor too. They're
His
all
name's
together.
Strong Guy?
Yeah, Quicksilver's actually on the X Factor.
Okay.
Polaris.
Yes.
Like they have a good little team, and I think Wolfsbane. Then you got the X Force, Shatterstar, Cannonball, Cable, who's also related to Cyclops and Jean Grey. It's like their kid, right? Cable is Cyclops and Jean Grey's kid.
yes,
So
yes,
all the X's, X Force, X Factor, X-Men, they're all, and X-Man, they're all related.
And also, guys,
And they're all in the Infinity Wars.
and all my exes live in Texas.
And Fantastic Four. The good guys in the Infinity War,
They do.
that was their base, is Freedom 4
Texas?
headquarters. No, dude.
Okay.
They need to be in this. This Infinity War, they shouldn't have done this yet, dude. Especially if they're talking about buying all that, they should have just waited it out and done it correctly.
It was already slated. They couldn't.
You know who's not in the Infinity Wars though?
who?
Fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, bro. They're nowhere in that stuff, man. But whatever. It's whatever.
All right.
It looked cool. Thanos looked cool. I'm gonna watch the movie.
This is how I feel. The movie looked cool.
Look cool.
Gonna watch the movie.
Gonna watch the movie. It looked like another Avengers movie, though, to be honest.
I guess what Thanos is only getting, since it's going to be a two-parter, is the movie, you guys think it's going to finish with him getting all the stones? Or it's
Something
only
like
going to be him getting like half the stones and then...
I'm hoping because it's a two-parter, maybe it hasn't been made yet, and then that's why they're freaking working on getting some of those other names. Because if he gets all the gems, then they can kind of go back to the real story. Or at least do something with it. They still have Daredevil, right? Like, who else do they have? Punisher?
They have Daredevil.
These
have
are
Punisher,
all people
Elektra,
in the Infinity War.
Iron Fist.
All in Infinity War.
Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Jessica Jones. Who else do they basically have...
Jessica Jones ain't.
The only thing that they don't have is all the X's and Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
They can't use not only Fox still owns the X's.
There's
They
still
own
a lot of
all
people
the X-Force, X-Men, anything. You know, look, Fox came out with The Gifted, which is a pretty good show. I'm like 2 episodes into it. We're going to try to give you guys some more like detailed episodes specifically about Fox's The Gifted. But Fox owns everything X. Everything that has to deal with X-Men, Fox owns. Yeah. So that is why like we're only getting everything else. We could use everyone else, Ghost Rider, Punisher, fucking Iron Fist, think about it. We can use Howard the Duck, but we can't use
Ghost
none
Rider,
of the X-Men.
I forgot about him.
We can't use none of the X-Men. Oh, Ghost Rider.
There's other people, though, that they haven't even touched on yet. Like, they don't even exist. Like, the New Mutants. You know Night Thrasher?
Well, we can't do the New Mutants because that's X.
No. Oh. Wait, no. Am I right about this?
They can't even... The Marvel Universe, bro, if you realize, if they talk about anyone with powers, like, for instance, Scarlet Witch... They could use Scarlet Witch, but they can't mention her as a mutant or have her having any relation to the X-Men, and they don't even refer to her as a mutant. They can't even use the word mutant in Marvel movies because of that. The whole entire thing with mutants and everything is still owned by Fox, and it has a direct relation to the X-Men. The new mutants I'm talking
about aren't the ones you're talking about, though. Like there's those guys, then there's the new ones with like Night Thrasher, Rage. Sunspot, like there's a lot. There's
that trailer that we just saw before?
There's another team, Firestar, like a bunch of different people.
But where don't they all have ties to X-Men?
Not all of them, but yeah, some of them do. Cannonball, some of them do. It sucks, man. That really sucks because that X-Men universe is all encompassing, man.
It's so
They've
deep.
done everything. Yeah. That kind of hurts to think about. Yo, you know what? DC Universe is doing some crazy stuff too, huh?
What is DC Universe doing?
Going Batman anime? Like, yo, they're doing some crazy stuff right now.
So
this to me is, first of all, the trailer. We'll play it, whatever. It looks really cool. You know what? Yeah, because I have no problem commentating on this. I like when they do this. Do you remember when G.I. Joe Transformers collabed? Or like when everything was about mech warriors? Like, even X-Men, instead of like, the comic books, they ended up making a mech warrior for each one, and they just fought in that. Like, everyone got in on that craze.
Power Rangers, yeah.
Everyone. So now that's what these guys are doing. Like, there's this craze right now of, like, people getting into that crazy Japanese
all right, so
snuff film
this
stuff.
This
stuff's hot, man.
It's a 3-minute and 47-second trailer.
Yeah, but it's cool, and we're going to talk on it.
Okay, wait a minute. There's one with...
No, I liked it. It was really cool.
There's one with English subtitles.
Have you seen it? Oh, man, I can't wait till you see it. You're going to be like, what is this crazy shit going on here?
We're going to put it on here?
I don't know if it'll work.
Let's see if we can get it on the big television.
Well, I'm going to just say this. It kind of reminded me of, like, Kill Bill, if it was a cartoon. It was very interesting, man. And don't get me wrong, Kill Bill is one of the best movies I've ever seen. Both of them. They were just crazy. I watched them the other day with my girl. It was insane. They hold up. Those things are some of the best choreographed fighting I've ever seen in my entire life.
All the Tarantino movies hold up, bro.
I haven't seen them all. I want to see Hateful Eight. That's one I haven't seen yet.
Oh,
I love
Django.
Really Django was incredible. Obviously, Pulp Fiction, Dusk Till Dawn. He was in it.
Yo, the series. Has anyone seen the series Dusk Till Dawn?
I didn't like the first 2 episodes. They were very similar to the movie. They drew the movie out, but I only watched the first 2 episodes. I loved the movie. Yeah, I really liked Dusk Till Dawn. I liked how they made Like they took that cool spin and they turned the super soakers. They blessed them with holy water. Then they got the condoms and made them holy water balloons. It was freaking awesome. Then they that was a beast movie. It was hilarious. What's her name? Julia Roberts or something? No, I forget her name. I think that's it. From Natural Born Killers. She was incredible in that. Harvey Keitel was in that. Cheech and Chong. Which one? Obviously not Chong. Cheech was like 3 different characters in that movie. He was the guy at the Border Patrol. He was the guy at the very, very end who picked him up, and he was somewhere earlier in the movie.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it won't work. We gotta play it on this.
I know.
I wish we could play it on that.
All right, guys.
Damn, dude, I looked up trending. Matt Lauer, sexual harassment allegations. Ouch.
All right.
That's just a trailer for some Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
Christmas is coming. I'm very excited for these.
All right. Now I'm in the most powerful figure in Japan.
You gonna read this?
Devil King of the
They can read
Seven
it?
Heaven Lord Joker.
Yo,
This is so
Lord
crazy.
Joker. It is so crazy, dude.
Where am I?
So it's like the Wild West. Batman's in the Wild West in Japanese anime.
No, he's in feudal Japan.
But it looks like the Wild West. It's desert. Feudal Japan, Joker looking things.
That's right, Bats. I've been waiting
Yo,
for Master Bruce.
This damn near looks like a porno.
This isn't even the one I tagged you guys in.
It's cool though. I like the way they're dressed.
Maybe we should find a different one?
It sucks. No. This is awesome. You don't even know what it is. Leave it. It sucks that we have to read it all though.
Okay, so listen. Batman's like a fucking samurai. It's saying Ninja Batman. But this looks all super samurai to me. I love things Japanese culture. And this shit looks like super samurai to me. But at the same time, the ninjas were in Japan, so who am I?
This
There's
is crazy.
the whole Bat family's in here. A bunch of...
They all have a cool twist on them, like this feudal Japan twist, especially Joker. He looks pretty cool. You know what? It's like that Age of Empires. Like, that's how they're dressed, dude. Batman looks cool.
It's all set in feudal Japan. I love shit like that. I love feudal Japan, feudal China.
I hate having to
I love
read.
old school kung fu movies. I do hate animes that make me read. I will read for this one.
Oh, it's
though.
both of them? Back to back?
I don't know.
It is. That's exactly what it is.
This is the one that
You tagged us in.
I
Maybe.
think so. Maybe.
Well,
Who knows?
DC's doing anime now. That's cool.
This is the, all right. This is the one.
Yo, he looks incredible.
This one is like a minute and something. All right, so there's a 3-minute trailer. You guys are watching all of it. The first one I saw was the second one that we're watching right now. I like, this is what I'm saying. Did they went back in time? Because now the first one is making me think they went back in time.
Nah. I think this is just a sub-series. It's something totally different. So I'm trying to figure out.
No, look, they just had the American flag. Oh man, this is so crazy.
That shit said Kill Bill at the bottom. I knew it. That somebody that did some work on Kill Bill is part of this whole thing.
All I want, well, the guys from Afro Samurai who worked on Afro Samurai who worked in
Deadshot
this.
looks cool. I think that was
Nightwing.
Poison Ivy.
Yeah, that Two-Face right there.
Oh, everybody's in this.
Yeah, man.
I like the way they look.
Gorilla
Grodd.
Look how crazy it looked. I might get that as a back piece. That would be a dope ass tattoo.
Joker looks absolutely incredible.
Joker kind of looks like the Shinganyu demon from Death Note a little bit.
I want all these action figures.
Word, I do. I want them as hero clicks. I want them as action figures. I want them.
I want a
as
coloring
everything.
book of this.
This Batman Ninja got me wet.
I don't think
There's
I'm
a
gonna
third
enjoy
one.
this show now. We ain't watching all of them. That's craziness.
All right, that's it. No more.
That was pretty cool. I like trailers. I think that was cool, but I don't really watch. I can't read that all, man. Like the last thing I read that was like that was Kung Fu Hustle.
I hope that shit is subbed out in English. Who's the guy? Who's the guy who does the voice of Batman? The one who's famous. He was in the video games. Oh man, why am I drawing a blank?
Adam West.
Kevin Connolly.
Yes, Kevin Connolly. Kevin Connolly, get your happy ass out here.
Who's Kevin Connolly?
He does the voice of Batman for like all the Arkham games, and he's the voice of Batman that you know, like growing up as a kid.
Huh.
Like he did the Batman Adventures on Fox, things of that nature, right?
I don't know, but that's our. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, Kevin.
Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy, get out here and
Kevin Conroy. Yeah.
make this movie watchable for me, please.
You are the bat.
Kevin Connolly's the guy from Entourage.
Okay, let's not that guy. Let's not that guy. Yo, so yo,
it was cool. I'll try to watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm stuck on it.
I know you are. I sure know you are.
You know,
it look
listen,
cool. If you're a geek and you like anime and you like Batman, wow.
And if you like anything feudal Japan, you're gonna love this. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Excited face, yeah.
And if you like Japanese tentacle monsters, then this is your bag of.
Oh, God. Anyway.
Yeah.
Listen.
So.
What's up?
Listen to what? Nothing. I wanted to bring up.
No.
No.
What do you want to bring up? I don't know what you want to bring up. What do you want to bring up?
Nothing about
what's our time at? What is our time at? Let's see where we're at.
I don't know.
So look, we're basically towards the end of the episode. We covered a lot.
Yep.
That's basically everything. Look, we have more stuff to talk about. We're gonna save it for the next episode. Bellator.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
The Marvel thing.
Conor McGregor is a wanted man. Conor McGregor is a wanted. Listen, yo.
Pray for Conor.
Pray for Conor.
GoFundMe. If we raise $900,000, maybe we'll be able to pay to not have Conor killed.
Also, guys, look, make sure to hit us up on our Patreon. Put in your donations and to get exclusive content sent to your email. Patreon.com/geeksgamesandfights. Make sure to hit us up at geeksgamesandfights.net. On Facebook, Geeks Games and Fights. Our Twitter at Geek Game Fight. This was a Smart Puppy production. Is there anything else that I'm missing?
No, it was a good time, man.
We covered everything in the world of Geeks Games and Fighting. Probably not everything. We might have missed some stuff, but
comment on our YouTube videos.
Oh,
we are very
YouTube.
active.
Yeah, comment. We comment back. We'll argue with you. We'll agree. We'll disagree.
Send some of your favorites or
part of the fights on
whatever
Geeks
you'd
Games
like
and Fights
to see.
Is the arguments that we get into. So we're down for it. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Do everything you can. El, you got anything to say to the people?
Nah, man.
You good?
I'm good. Just pray for Conor.
Pray for Conor. Pray that Fox sells all its properties to Marvel.
Yeah, that's true. Pray for that.
All right. So from everyone here, Machete, El, the Hebrew hero, we are the geeks, we are the gamers, we are the fighters, and we are out.